Are we there yet?
No!
Are we there yet?
No!
Are we there yet?
No!
Are we there yet?
Yes!
Dad, I'm hungry.
G'day humans, Chris Stead here. I'm on the road. Today I'm in Vang Vieng in Laos. And I've just been staying at this place here for the last 3 nights. The Lacasa Vang Vieng Hotel, at least I think that's what it's called. That's what it was when we found it online anyway and booked it. But you can also see, it's also known as the Victory Hotel. Some of the locals have called it. There's another sign on it calling it the Sky Mountain Hotel, which is also the name of the Wi-Fi. Which should be a red flag. Really? It is a red flag. Which suggests to me that potentially this place has had to change name a few times due to some bad reviews. Although potentially it was purchased, I guess. I don't know why you'd change the name now if you purchased it and it's had a bad rep. So I'd suggest a few people probably put the boot into this place. I'm not going to put the boot into it. Look, I think that with these types of places, you've got to really look at the price you're paying and then set your expectations accordingly. And we paid, I think, $40 Australian per room. We got 2 rooms. We got paid $80 Australian per room per night, which is probably a little bit over, to be honest. As you'll see when I go take you through the quality bar. But it's also obviously not massively expensive. So you set your standards to a certain level. And when we first got here, I said to my wife, and we went into the room, I was like, far out. I was like, you know what, as long as we don't get bed bugs and as long as none of our stuff gets stolen, we're sweet. And so we haven't got bed bugs and none of our stuff's been stolen, so big. Okay, so I'm going to take you on a little bit of tour and just so you know if you're thinking about this place pops up on your radar as somewhere to stay. And look, I'm not recommending it, because it's a budget hotel in a really beautiful location. And anyway, let's start with having a look at the location. So this is, we're on the corner here. Now it's not very busy. This is a Saturday morning. These markets are on every single day, just out the front here. So you kind of wake up to the sound of people talking in the local language, and people do this is like a local market. And there's stuff obviously you can just come out and get stuff yourself. There's fruit and all that kind of stuff going on. It's not an unpleasant sound, to be honest. It's kind of like waking up to, a tree full of birds. They're loud, but it's a lovely sound anyway. And at night it's been pretty quiet. Even though this is a party town, it's been pretty quiet. I just want to show you quickly down here. So you can see the market extends all the way down, and it's all over by about 7:30 in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. But there's the mountain ranges. So a lot of the places here are going to have views. This place doesn't really have a view. You can just see it's kind of got mountain glimpses. This place is actually owned by the same guys. So you share the pool, and that's obviously got views the whole way around, but you probably pay extra for it. But there's stunning views all the way down. Now, all the way down here, there's just restaurants and bars. The bars are really awesome, great beats, decent prices. And then when you get down to that green building around there, you kind of turn. There's actually a place that sells burgers right in the corner. It's a street place. It sells excellent burgers. It's called Big Mama's. And you turn around and go kind of down there. You get to the night market. It's probably about 10 minutes walk away. The river is down behind these trees. You can't really walk down to it from here, but what they say, what we read before we got here, and it's true, is that you use your hotel as a base, but really you're out in the mountains and out in the rivers. And I just saw someone in a hot air balloon over there. I don't know if you can see it. The hot air balloon. So you're doing stuff like that the entire time, right? So that's the go. But that's an idea of the location. But at night, this is pretty much dead. And I wasn't stopped from sleeping by any real noise on the street. I stopped from sleeping by lots of other things, namely do with the room, but not the sound on the street. So location-wise, I think it's okay. You could be closer to the night markets, I think, and you could definitely have something with a view, which would be pretty spectacular. I'd love to have been up the top there. I would just sat on the balcony the whole time, loving it. But yeah, if you're on more of a budget, you want to end up in somewhere like Vang Vieng Victory Hotel / Lacasa / Sky Mountain. Okay, I'll take you in and have a quick look. It's got a pretty nice, it's got a bit of a backpacker's vibe to it. And it's got like a little kind of open lobby, which is nice. You can see here, nice big wooden table. They do serve a breakfast, it's pretty basic. And that'll give you coffee, toast, some fruit, something to drink, and you know, an okay omelette or an okay pancake. Nothing flashy, but enough to fill you up and start the day. At that price point, you know, hardly a negative. There is plenty of places just around the corner here, down there, and that way kind of leads to the main street, which is, you know, plenty of places to go get breakfast and a feed if you don't rate that. So one of the big ups and one of the reasons why we ended up here was it's got a pool. So you can see here, it's kind of murky, but it seems to be the go here. It must be something to do with the water that they use. I've seen the filters on, I've seen the guy cleaning it, and it's clean, and we've been swimming in it, we haven't got ear infections or stinging eyes or anything like that. So it's clean, it just doesn't look that clean. So every evening there's been quite a few people just sitting around here having a couple of drinks. There's a supermarket there, there's another supermarket just down there. It's easy to get stuff, whatever you want, relatively cheaply. And like I said, these guys, they own this place as well. And so you get a few people from over there in the pool as well, but I haven't seen it packed or anything like that. Or loud at night, which is the other thing I thought might happen here. I thought, like, being a bit more of a backpacky vibe, I thought we'd have, like, you know, 20-somethings getting on it to late into the night. Hasn't happened in the 3 nights I've been here, including Friday night. Now you got some downstairs rooms. So you got a couple right here, they're right on the bottom, but the place echoes and it's noisy. I don't think it really matters. We're in a room down here, which I'll show you, which was a bit of a shocker. And we've got an option to move upstairs to this room here, which is the actual only room that has a view. You can open these windows and look out at the mountain, but it had 2 doubles in it, and there was 3 of us. Me and the 2 boys were in that room, and I just was like, and the other room down there's got 3 singles, and we just went, oh, it's just not worth the fight. We'll just stay where we are. But they did offer it to us, and that's probably something I've got to point out. The staff, the guy who runs the show here, he's really trying hard to be awesome. So he's been really super friendly, really helpful, tried his absolute best. You know, and he's punching above the weight of his premises. He's got another guy that kind of helps out at night and stuff like that. He's really friendly and awesome too, but inexplicably tried to rip us off of some tickets. I don't know why. We bought some tickets from here to Vientiane. There's a sign that says $9 US, and he tried to exchange rate it. I don't know what he was doing. Just tried to charge us an extra 200,000. We're like, no, mate. And he goes, oh, I'll give you a discount then. So it's not the discount, it's the actual price. How many toast? That's not some random, by the way. That's my wife. So you can book all your tours and everything through here. Miss Paul will give you. Hello. Yeah, so I take you into our room, which was 101, I think. Yep. 101. Okay, now look, the place is clean. Like, the sheets are clean. They clean the place properly. Sorry, it's a bit of a pigsty. I just about to leave. But that's about it. So the beds are very firm. Not cement, but very firm, very springy. I slept on that one the first night and had a shock over night's sleep, so I switched to this one and kicked the kid over there, and I had a much better sleep on that one. So don't know. Yeah, they're not great beds. The air conditioning works. It's super cold. potentially too cold. I can't seem to get it in the right temperature, but it works. It's a little bit loud, not too bad. More annoying is on the other side of that wall, there's a water pump that just comes off and on up to 4 times a minute. It's really hard to sleep with, so I end up with noise cancelling earphones in while I was sleeping, which did the trick. The rooms upstairs are a lot better. Some exposed wiring up here, 240, so glad I didn't put my hand into that. This is a neat one, look at this. The lantern. TV, can't tell you what it's like because the remote didn't work. Blinds don't work. I couldn't get those up. Looks just out into rubbish in the street, so I probably wouldn't have had it open anyway. Here's a fridge, which is cool. And some, there's a fair bit of storage. So it's actually quite a big room. It's a really big room. You can easily fit another bed in here. Just a few little bits and pieces. Like there's no hooks anywhere, so nowhere to put your towels. So all the towels just have to, there's nowhere to hang them. I had to hang them on the TV in the end. I think the remote, by the way, just needed batteries, but I just didn't get a chance to ask for any. Didn't need them anyway. Bathroom, pretty basic stuff. The shower pressure was all right and the heat's good, but there's nothing between the toilet and the shower, and that's the toilet paper. So don't forget to move that, or it'll be soaked. Sink, as you can see, kind of mold all the way around. This room, this really, mirrors smashed. Chips in the tiles. The smell of mold in this room is quite bad. Maybe it's because it's a downstairs room. The upstairs rooms aren't so bad. But yes, so this is what you can expect. And look, I've stayed in some pretty rough places. This is nowhere near rough. This is still pretty okay. And for the money that you're spending, it's fine. So I wouldn't write it off. You just got to know what to expect when you get here and go, yep, I'm willing to spend that little amount of cash to have a room of that experience, and not go in thinking something else. Otherwise, you're just going to be instantly disappointed and really upset. Like the doors they lock, but they don't seal. So you got light coming in here, sound coming in. That little boy that was in the film before, the poor little kid's been here like every day, all day, just sitting on the couch out there or running around. But he has a tendency to just go play really loud video games or shoot little toy guns and stuff right on the couch out there. So again, that's just a problem with this room. Is that old mate's going out there, and I didn't have the heart to go say anything to him. He says, "Oh mate, I'm not going to do that to you." I'll have a look upstairs and show you the upstairs room. You can rent scooters, buggies, all the tour stuff from here. The prices seem to be same wherever you go. And like I said, the guy really helps sort you out. He's got the key, is it open?
It's open.
Open. And I'll take you quickly upstairs to have a look. So the other room we have is 204. The one at the end, 206, with the view is bigger. The windows also can't be shut there. So up here, definitely nicer. Straight away, just a nicer smell. It doesn't have that mouldy smell at all. It actually smells really clean in here, despite the fact we haven't had cleaners in here for 3 days. You get a couch in here, bed. The aircon's a bit quieter. You don't have that pump outside the window as well. Let me check the blind. Blind works. Ripper. Yeah, so still pretty good sized room. No natural light really, except for that window that opens up into the courtyard or into the foyer. Bed's the same, Actually, this bed's a bit nicer. Oh, this bed's heaps nicer. Oh, man. I should have spent one night up here. So that's a much better mattress. And all the other same in here. With the shower and everything, a bit cleaner all around. Yeah, so those are my thoughts on the Lacasa Vang Vieng Hotel. Just know what you're getting. Definitely see if you can get upstairs if possible. That bed is so much nicer than the bed I was on. Yeah, so those rooms down the bottom are definitely to be avoided if possible, especially those two over that side. And yeah, just know what you're getting, and I think you'll be okay. That's my thoughts. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I'm Chris Stead. Till next time, make sure you watch my other videos, and I'll check you later. Back on the road.